What is going on, guys? Today we're back, episode 12 of the Valley of the Old Farm series. And today we are going to get our new Kenzie planter and tractor out here. And we're going to go to work getting this field planted over here with corn. I probably shouldn't drive through that field, but yeah, well, I'm going to anyway. Just saying. Kind of happens that way sometimes, but we get this big ass thing unfolded here and lined up on this field. I'm super excited to get to use this for the first time. Last time I had this field planted with corn, it was just the way I bought it, so yeah, this is our first true plant and we're gonna get kicked down on it. It's been a long setup process for this poor old field, but this should make actually pretty decent work if you want the truth about it. Shouldn't take us too awful long to get it done. I figured about 20 minutes at the most, so just sit back and relax, and we're gonna get this field planted and just do a little bit of chit chatting. I know we still may try to run over this with the fertilizer thing. I don't know if it's gonna change anything or not with me planting in fertilizer, but I'm gonna say it probably wouldn't hurt. I probably don't even have to. I may do an episode on that. I don't know yet. If not, just know I done it off camera and tried it and it didn't work and I was horribly humiliated, but definitely want to get this tractor through this dirt. Glad we don't have any rain in our forecast, which I mean we're planting in December, which is probably not a good idea. It is December, but this year has run us down to the wire. And we've got no choice but to do what we got to do because we got to get in some profits next year. Because we got to start paying off some of these equipment leases. You know, get our equipment paid off so we rightfully own it. And that we are going to work on that pretty soon. As I said, the video file that I lost about a week ago was couple new fields I bought. Y'all will get to see that pretty soon, actually. Kind of excited for that as well, to be honest. It's not one of those things that it's going to be all that simple, but it's going to be some fun ones. Going to be some time consuming ones, as I should say, but I'm hoping that I can get this video out for you guys and you guys got something entertaining to watch soon. We're just going to come like this, that way we catch that corner. Then we're just going to back it up. Kind of just cut in between the trees there. I'd like to cut a couple of those down for when we use the big ass anhydrous setup on this field again. I don't know what we'll plant in it next time. I was feeling corn this time. Which I still have our John Deere harvester. I just not going to cut it for this one. So I bought us a whole new setup for this. That probably financially wasn't the greatest of ideas because that's probably another $500,000 that we're going to be in for. And I don't know. I don't really know what to pay off first, but before we get back off into our next selling time frame, I'll just put it that way. We are going to see if we can find a better price elsewhere than just at my farm too to make us a profit. But I know corn is a pretty good price certain times of the year. And I don't know if we're going to make that time frame this year. But all at the same time, I'm definitely hopeful that we will. As long as the winter doesn't kill off our crops, we should be okay. Because, I mean, it hasn't even been awfully long that we planted the wheat we got growing over there in our tiny field. But, I don't know, guys. This field here could very easily make us or break us. Because it costed us a lot of money just to be able to actually work this field this year. So, we'll see. You know, as of now, there's not a lot planned out on this poor little field. Just an actual corn harvest that we're not turning into silage. We tried that. We failed miserably at making any money like that. So hopefully, just keeping it as grain is going to be useful. Caught the fence, and I don't even know how. It doesn't even look like it's touching, but we caught the fence. You guys probably couldn't even see that fence. I can barely see that fence, but I know there's one there. We're stuck again, so we're going to have to A, jiggle it out, or B, back up again. We're just going to back up because it will not wiggle. That should allow us to finish up that little spot. And then you can tell where we haven't been. So right here in the center. I mean, this complicates things just a little bit, not being able to always tell where it's going. Plus, we got that dust going on. This field is very dry right now. Which, I mean, that's what you want. It's probably got some inside moisture, but in my opinion, dustier the better when you're planting, because at least you know that the crops is going to survive. But I mean, with it being December, I kind of figured that, hell, it might be snowing or something this year. But it's looking like that might dodge us, at least momentarily. Next month could be a different story. It could get rough. It could be a rough winter, but the important thing is we're going to get this corn into the ground, and that's what we need more than anything right now. So we're definitely going to make that happen. And then we'll kind of sort of go from there, but it's got to get off into the ground. Got a blank spot where apparently no anhydrous went. That's going to be okay because this will take care of that. I'm glad we got something new inside the fleet, but we've got so fucking much equipment. Like, it's not even funny right now. I'd like to get some shit paid off because we got a lot of work to get done before we sell off and move somewhere new. We got to make some money. We want to be able to survive maybe a little better in a new place, but I don't know, guys. I don't know how much we're going to need this time. I think we had like 10 million when we started, or 4 or some shit. I don't know, but we are definitely gonna have to make some things happen. If you know what I mean. Definitely would want to have some profits before we move off to a new farm and then be bankrupt. I don't know. Hell, we might go bankrupt this year. It just depends. If we can't make any profits, we can't pay off these equipment. I mean, we pay on it monthly, which comes off just like, your typical car payment, something like that. But that doesn't mean we're in any kind of profits. We're still running on what we, came into this farm with, and that's not the greatest of things, but it has allowed us to expand a little and not have to struggle with any kind of income right now. I mean, we've made some money, but we've also lost some money, if that makes a lot of sense, per se. But I do know this, we got a lot of work to do and everything. It's not looking virtually any better right now for us, but I think that we can turn this place around with enough work. And I'm excited to see what this coming year brings to us. And that will greatly tell us whether we're going to go bankrupt or actually make some profits. I mean, only time's going to tell. So we'll just have to work with it and kind of see where this next year takes us. And I mean, we still got cows. We got that little garden, but none of that's making really any money. So, I don't really know what to do there. We're just not getting super amounts of money off of animals, but I think that we can get it turned around soon. Sooner rather than later. But we're definitely just going to have to figure something else out, I think. Because I don't think our money's going to be in animals. Especially not with our automatic milk sale mod. I may do away with that coming real soon, but haven't made my mind up yet as to what we're going to personally do there. You know, if we hold on to milk, we might can actually turn some profit and everything, but we still don't have a whole lot of cows, and I mean, I figured they would breed quite a bit more than what they are, but they're not, so that kind of puts us at some choices, to be honest. I mean, we haven't been at this farm but maybe 2 years-ish, based on the look back and me thinking. I think we've been here like 2 years, so we do got some work to do here. I don't I'm sorry about that. I don't know how everything's gonna work yet. I've got a plan. Just work with me, and we're gonna try to make our asses some profit here where we can get on up out of here. We would like to go move to a new farm, and I'm pretty open about what we've got plans to do, and I think that that's going to be in our best interest because we aren't really making any kind of money here, and if the farm's not making any money, I mean, we're not being able to pay for all this equipment that we have and everything else either, so we got some stuff to do, you know. There's just not really the plan in place for all of this stuff just yet, so. But I mean, we're pretty much coming upon, looks like our last little bitty pass here and getting this field done, which is, you know, pretty much spot on. I'm glad that we made quick work out of this. We actually got that done in about 13 minutes. So that is really good. Gonna get this thing lifted up, get her folded up, and kind of just sort of book it out of the field, which, like I said, this is a brand new tractor. I mean, it's a brand new planter setup as well, and I couldn't make this happen without spending that money, and that, I mean, that kind of makes me a bit nervous in a sense, but we kind of sort of just had to have it. You know, there wasn't gonna be any other way about it other than that, and we need to go fill the tanks back up. Not necessarily, but I mean, this costs us money, so now we gotta spin it around. That way we can load the other side with that. Sorry guys, I mean, I'm starting to feel a little rough, and that didn't help any running into that wall. Told y'all guys I'm probably one of the... Now I've hit the anhydrous. This damn planter is just so damn big, and there's just not enough room left in this poor farm, and there we go again. Maybe we'll get this damn thing angled right here in a minute where we can get it turned around, because this is fucking ridiculous. There we go. Not perfect, but we made it work. Enough to where we can fill back up with seed. I need to get us a seed tender. That's what I need to do. But I don't know about you guys. That's pretty much going to cover us for this episode. Just wanted to get that field work done and be ready for something different in the next episode. See you later. Peace. I'm out.